Hello, teachers. Today we are going to learn how to add a quiz, that's the self-quizzes. Now, if you see in your courses, you see that for every week there is a self-quiz. That self-quiz, please take note that the self-quiz is for the teachers to prepare questions like a test quiz for the students for that specific week based on the activities in that week. So the self quiz is not for official grades. Basically, the self quiz is some sort of a practice quiz so that the students will keep on track, and so that the teachers will test the students to see how they are understanding the material in a given week. So, in other words, the self quiz is not to be graded or to be used for official grades in a given course. So we are going to get into it, and for week one, let's say for week one, for the course that I'm teaching, computer science, we are going to click on week one. You can click on here, you can click on the left hand side, either one. You click on week one. Now it's going to load, it's going to open. Now on week one, we will see here that we have our self quiz for week one. So I personally have not added any questions on week one for computer science course advanced level. Now let's try to add a question for week one. A question in the quiz for our self quiz. So first up, you're going to come here in edit quiz. You're going to click on edit quiz. Edit quiz because you want to edit and add questions. Now here on this side, you're going to see that maximum grade here, you can add, you can reduce, it depends on you, but we are just going to leave it on maximum grade 10. You can add it or you can reduce it. You could make maximum grade to be 5, but let's just say maximum grade 10. Let's assume that we want to add 10 questions. Maximum grade 10.00. Okay, now we're going to come down here, shuffle. When we click on shuffle, it means the questions they are going to shuffle when the students attend more than once. And by default, the self quizzes are unlimited, which means the students can try as much as they can to try and see which choices are correct. So we are going to click on add. We're going to click on add a new question. And here you're going to see that the self quizzes, or at least the quizzes, have different types of questions. You have multiple choice, true or false, matching, short answer, and co. So we are going to click on the multiple choice. So this, our first question for the quiz for our self quiz week one, is going to be multiple choice. So this multiple choice question, we are just going to put it, the name of the question, we are just going to put it 1, and here question text, we're going to type what. First question of week one, let's type a simple question like what is the name of your CS teacher? CS in short for computer science. Okay, so we are going to have a simple question like that one. We are going to have a simple question like that one and make it a multiple choice question. What is the name of your CS teacher? So that's the question text. Now, general feedback, let's not add anything there. This question by default 1 mark. 1 mark is okay. Only one answer, which means we are going to make it this multiple choice to have only one answer, not two, because your teacher has one name, he or she doesn't have multiple names. So choice one, let's say choice one, let's write something like Ekema. choice 1. Feedback, let's just put the feedback no. Now choice 2, let's put Akafak Giovanni, which is the correct answer. So now the grade for this one should be 100%. Please take note, the grade for this is 100% because it is the correct answer. And the feedback, let's put something like yes. We can actually allow the feedback to be blank, but for the sake of adding something that makes sense, let's put yes. That's just an example. Now, on the third choice, let's put a name like Emmanuel. Or let's put Emanu. Let's put Mr. Emanu, which is not correct. So on the grade here is known. We are going to allow it to known because it is not the correct answer. And on the feedback, when the student chooses this choice, which feed is this student going to receive? So we are going to put no. Just as feedback. The feedback could be a lot of things. So after doing so, what we are going to do now, we are going to scroll down and we are going to click on save changes. So we have saved our question. Now for this quiz we have added only one question. Is this enough? No, we can add more questions. We can add up to 5, up to 10 even questions, and those 10 questions will be maximum grade 10 as we've added here, which means for every question is going to be 1 mark. But yet the mark doesn't matter. It's not a big deal because this is just a self quiz for the students to practice, for the students to basically to be practicing the work and to keep on track. So that's all, and in the next video we are going to proceed on in future videos we are going to see on how to make grades, how to prepare for actual exams, which are going to include many forms of questions, multiple choices, matching, and the other types of questions on a given quiz.